Yo, yo, yo.
We are live. Yo,
I didn't think you'd actually go with it. Okay, cool.
We're here with Gamebound. We're doing another game of Roll for Shoes. If you like shoes and if you like rolling, you're in the right place.
Wait. I'm running this game, Caleb. I'm not wearing shoes.
You're not wearing shoes?
Oh no!
I'm not either, so.
I've got slippers. We can fix this. Okay. It's not slippy, but let's see.
What happens if I don't like rolling or shoes?
Well, then I guess it's been nice playing with you, Emily. And so if you could see yourself to the door, that would be awesome.
Hey. She can slide for socks. That's allowed.
All right. Socks with sandals, certainly. Yep. Anyway, I'm not in charge this time. Seth's our game master for today. We're going to do another game of Roll for Shoes because Alyssa's gone. So Seth, take it away.
Okay, so we are playing. They already know the theme, but we'll kind of get into it. I won't spoil anything for now. But the first thing we need to do is all of our players today are going to be siblings, and so we just need to go ahead and go around the table, I guess, and just get an idea of what they are. So the game is Roll for Shoes. Actually, Caleb, can they see the side of the screen where I have the rules listed?
I will make sure they can.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I was mainly meaning the stream.
Yeah, and that's what I meant. Yep.
The system's pretty simple. It's literally got 6 rules plus 1 added rule that I kind of did. That's just pretty simple, and we'll get into that after. We'll get into that later when it's more relevant. But pretty much, you start off with you have, like I said, 6 rules. You say what you want to do and roll a number of d6s, and determined by the level of relevant skill you have. Then, if the sum of your roll is higher than the opposing roll, which I'll be rolling, the thing you want to happen happens. Just happens. Then at the start, you only have 1 skill of do anything 1, which you will need to add to your little character sheet. If you roll all 6s, you get a new skill specific to the action you just did, 1 level higher than the one you used. For every roll you fail, you get 1 experience, and you can use XP to change a die into a 6 for advancement purposes to turn into a new skill. And then we'll get to the 1 new skill later. So, if we just want to go around, Caleb, who's first on the order on the stream that makes the most sense in?
It is me. It's me, Emily,
okay.
Jordan.
Go ahead. Describe. So you are all siblings ranging from the age of 7 to 17. Go ahead and tell us about your character. Who are you playing? And go ahead and put the stuff on the your sticky note as well.
Well, let's figure it out. So everybody fine with me being the oldest? No one. I don't think anyone ever responded to that, but cool. Sounds good.
I have no opposition.
Cool. Sounds good. I am 17 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. What else do I know
What's
about
your character's name?
I don't know. Let's see. I will be male, and my name is going to be. Oh, I'm trying to copy this text field. Oh, I can't. That's annoying. So sad. Because I'm not a GM, I think. Anyway. Let's see. My name is going to be Roger.
Mm-hmm. You are Roger.
I'm Roger.
What kind of hobbies? What kind of person is Roger? What are their likes? What are their dislikes? What are their hobbies?
Roger is a 17-year-old male who really likes the outdoors. He enjoys biking. He enjoys camping, canoeing, whitewater rafting, all those sorts of things. He also enjoys, let's see, he probably has like at least one like more sit down sort of hobby. And I think it's going to be like bug collecting. Let's say that like he has like he obviously goes out into the wilderness and gets these things, but like he has a giant collection of like these pinned bugs in his room. So yeah, he's a nature buff. He's not like a stickler about like other people's hobbies. He's not going to like make fun of people for not being into the outdoors, but that's his love.
So at outdoorsy bug collector. Oh, oops, I'm on the wrong layer. Okay, so still on the wrong layer. Not used to being the DM. Caleb, who is next in the order?
That is a very large text box that goes off of my little.
I'm shrinking it down to size.
Sounds good.
So who's next in the order? I can't
Emily.
Emily.
It's me. I'm generating name right now, and these are all annoying. I don't like any of these. Here we go. Perfect. My name is Philippa, and is it allowed to be my birthday today?
Sure.
I just turned 11.
Okay. Actually, I have something. I have something that actually works with that. So, kind of. So, go ahead and go put your information on.
Which one do you want me to put it on?
Whatever one. It doesn't matter. Just pick one.
Okay. Why is it so small? Okay, wait.
So, Philippa's turning 11 years old today. What are Philippa's hobbies?
She likes horses.
Mm-hmm.
That's her entire personality. She is a horse girl.
What doesn't she like? Let's get one thing she doesn't like, or a pet peeve, or something like that.
Let's see. It's so small. She does not like.
Can you not edit the text boxes?
I'm trying to. Okay, it's just taking a minute.
No, Caleb couldn't either. So is there something I have to do to?
No, I can. It's just there we go. It was.
You can edit them. You just can't copy and paste them, which would be helpful.
Oh, that's what you said. Okay. I don't know how to change that.
It's all good.
There we go. Let's see. She doesn't like. Boys. They're gross.
Okay.
She's 11. Boys are gross.
Okay. So, and you're 11. So, Jordan, give us your character.
Hi, I'm Donnie. I have a pet rock collection. I really like my pet rocks. I like gluing googly eyes on the big ones.
Mm-hmm.
But I try not to get hot glue that's too hot because I don't think the rocks like it.
Mm-hmm. So you like gluing rocks together.
And I like sugary cereals, all of them. I'm also obsessed with barn animals and barn animal shows.
Okay. Also, Emily, you might want to make your text a little smaller so you can fit your skills on there.
Skills are my love for horses.
Here, I can shrink it down a bit.
It's fine. Look. I'm making it smaller. Oh, that's too small. My love for horses is larger than that.
So Jordan, you like barn animals and rocks, and what do you dislike?
Bugs.
Okay.
They freak me out.
So sad.
Okay.
I was gonna say bugs, but I didn't want to immediately put, strife between us. Instead, I just dislike your entire gender.
It's okay, because here's the thing.
Brothers are
and
different.
now we get on to the next part. So now that we've just kind of established who you guys are amongst each other, how do you kind of feel towards each other? Like, do you get along? Like, who have you? Which of your siblings do you get along with? Which ones you kind of feel like, and I'm not so much happy with them at times, always. So, do you get along well as siblings? Do you not?
I feel like if Roger likes outdoors, I would also like the outdoors because horses are mainly outdoor creatures. Sadly,
you did try to let one in the house once, but alas,
tried. I succeeded. I don't know what you're talking about.
Parents are not about it.
Okay, So we'll give you one green line. Oop, that didn't work. Oh, is it not drawing? Because why is it not drawing?
I think I like both of my siblings. I think I'm like, kind, nice, gives advice type of older brother.
Wait, do you want a green line between us?
Yes. So you get along with. So Roger, you get along with both your siblings.
Mm-hmm.
Oops, no, don't do that. It's not working for me.
There are 3
There's
green
so many green lines.
I was trying to draw them and it wasn't working.
Caleb, what font do you have there?
Contrail. That's the best one on Roll20. Though I haven't actually tried the new ones they just added.
So they
might be over there. Okay.
Am I allowed to be neutral towards my younger brother?
Yeah, you can be neutral.
I'm going to say neutral because he's a boy and doesn't like the outdoors as much as Roger. And he's probably slightly annoying because he's my younger brother.
Mm-hmm. And you're 7, Jordan? Yeah, I think you said it in chat,
7.
but I don't know if you ever said it on stream. So
yep. Yeah,
cool.
I'm 7.
Sweet.
Okay, so we've got Roger, you have a good relationship with both your siblings here, and then Philippa and what was your name again, Jordan? Donnie and Philippa have kind of a neutral relationship, which kind of makes sense. They're similar in age, but at the same time, they're similar in age.
I mean, really, what we've just described is my brother's relationships with each other. I was always got along with both of them, and they didn't get along with each other.
We don't not get along. It's just neutral.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to add So here's what we're going to do. So the reason I was asking about relationships is because we're going to add one little extra rule, and it's what these lines are about. And it's the reason I didn't bring this up until afterwards. Mm-hmm. So what the lines represent is strain, or what's the word I use for it? Did I just say strain?
I'm going to draw a yellow line between me and Donnie.
So the idea is you have 3 kinds of relationships: close, neutral, and strained. And if you're close with a sibling, essentially what it means is you get an extra dice if you are doing something together with them. If you're neutral, you don't get any bonus or anything like that. It's a neutral thing. It's just like normal. But if you have a strained relationship with them, it's going to be extra difficult. And these can stack. So if there's more and more strain added between you and a sibling, it gets more and more difficult.
But does that mean if we have more and more of a bond, we'll get extra dice beyond that?
Yes.
Nice.
We can go that way too, yes.
Caleb says, I'm going to be the best big brother.
I am.
Just like real life.
We're going to have so many dice.
Okay. So.
Just like real life.
Just like real, yes.
I'm going to have to fudge with things a little bit, but I think it'll work out.
I like fudge.
Because here's the thing.
Fudge sounds so good right now.
Oh gosh, darn it does.
Dang it, you, Caleb.
Dang it, me?
You're the one that said
dang
fudge.
It, you.
Because here's one. Also, I'm going to put this up real quick. I do have kind of a basic outline of what the house looks like. I'll just put it in the map layer. That's kind of what the house looks like. So you've got a front door. It's very basic. You've got a front door to the left. You've got an entertainment center, kind of where the family were married. This isn't to scale. This isn't exact. It's just a basic idea of what this bottom room looks like. You've got the kitchen off to the right, where you can see it's just the kitchen. It's pretty basic. And you've got stairs on the top. It's kind of freeform what's there and why it's there, but I just wanted to give you a basic outline of if you're asking like, hey, where things are in relation to other things. This is the basic outline.
Sure. Yeah, I have a pretty clear picture in my head.
Yeah. It's just a basic scene painting, just a little bit. Here is one thing, guys, that I did not mention. there is a fourth sibling, as you can tell from the fourth one. It is little Timmy.
Little Timmy.
Of age 4.
Oh.
I don't like Timmy.
So.
None of us like Timmy.
And that's relevant because
I hate him already.
We open the scene. Well, so the way we open, there we go. Why is it so gray? I don't know why it's gray. Whatever. So we open the scene of you guys. So let's say like, I'm trying to think of, here's essentially, the essential thing is your parents aren't home. I'm trying to think of why your parents wouldn't be home on one of your birthdays.
Look, they're not very good parents. Obviously.
Let's just say
they're all the same day, but different months.
Let's just say for some reason your parents had to go out of town, but they left you the house for the weekend. So you guys decided. Well, of
course, they trust me. I'm in charge. It'll be fine.
They trust you. They trust you, Roger. And what they say is they leave you for the weekend. And for Philippa's birthday, you decide Friday night you're gonna have a fun time. You're gonna go ahead, hang out downstairs, stay up late, watch a movie late into the night. You're just gonna have fun. You have fun, and you have, little Timmy's only 4, so he has to go upstairs and go to bed early. But you guys just have
watching Spirit Untamed, the movie.
I think maybe what it is like, because we're going to stay up all night or whatever, stay up really late, it's going to be each of us get to have picked our own movie.
No. It's my birthday.
Oh, right. I forgot.
What are you talking about?
Of course. That makes sense.
It's followed up by Black Beauty.
Nice. Very good.
So,
and then Walk, Ride, Rodeo.
Are you reading this off of a list of our movies?
So you guys are up late, you're watching movies, but after a while you all just kind of drift off to sleep because it's late. And the scene, we open up with the scene, and who would wake? Actually, everyone just roll a d6 to see who wakes up first.
Got 5.
Ooh.
Oh,
I also got 5.
Do we both wake up at the same
time?
time?
What does this mean?
Both you roll
lots.
Well, we'll just
roll again.
You and Emily roll again, just because I just want to get an idea of who wakes up first. Okay, now this makes sense.
Is me,
Roger? You being the oldest, you used to have to get up early for school and everything. You wake up, and you just feel kind of. Your memory's a little hazy from the last night. You just kind of feel like what happened, because you just feel very lost, and you feel kind of just like yourself surrounded.
That rager we threw.
It's a classic horse hangover.
And you notice like it doesn't feel like you're in your sleeping bag anymore. You feel kind of like you're surrounded. You just kind of feel like crushed by something almost a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, I just kind of shift around and try to get whatever it is off me.
Also, you guys want to add to your character sheet? You all have do something 1.
Yeah.
Jordan, I'm going to move your. Wait, why can I not move it? Am I the wrong? Oh, I'm on the wrong layer.
Don't do anything. It's do something.
Something.
It's do anything.
I'm going to move your bugs are scary over there.
True. By the rules, it's do anything. But exactly. I'm doing as I was told.
Whatever. I don't care what you guys call it. So I'll go ahead and just roll a d6 to see how well you
can. I just shift this off me. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Sounds great. Will do. I got a 5. Well, you have to roll the difficulty, so yeah.
Trying to think of how difficult this would be.
Let's roll 2d6.
Oh my! Ooh, no, you. I just rolled really well. You're having a hard time getting out of this.
So I have a question then.
Go ahead and get 1 experience.
Yeah. So, yeah, I need to write that down too. In terms of light. Like, how early is this? Is it dark around me?
Can't tell. It's dark.
Right, but would I expect it to be dark by how early I wake up? Or do I wake up like at sunrise?
Probably, you know what, given just the situation, you feel like it should be lighter by now. Like, you really can't see anything.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I just kind of struggle, I guess, because I failed.
I guess. Sorry, Philippa. Since you were next to roll, you wake up at this point, and you kind of feel the same thing, where it's like you're kind of feeling squished by something. You can't really see anything around you.
I kind of like flail around a little, and I go, "Donnie, get off of me!"
Yeah, roll to see this. I'll roll again since I rolled. Oh,
boom! I'm better at it now.
You get a new skill, so I'm trying to think of what would your skill be from like flailing. What do you want your skill to be for flailing around like this to be?
Get something off of me.
Personal space.
Get off me, Donnie.
It's like you have to get off me too.
Ooh.
Get off me too. That sounds like it would come in handy.
Yeah, it does actually. That's why I worded it that way. Do the two. I just saw that. I'm gonna say like, you know what? This kind of makes sense since you're
off me, Donnie.
This kind of makes sense since you're smaller. As you're doing this, you kind of feel like you can stand up, and you see a little bit of light off in front of you, and you feel like if you pushed around, you could actually reach. You could reach the light.
Yeah, I'll walk towards the light. It's my time.
So as you walk towards the light,
we have a morbid 11-year-old over here who's watched one too many horse movies.
The horses all die in the end. I'm ready to go visit.
Look, this is about par for the course for 11-year-old girls, based on my experience teaching children's ministry.
I'm gonna say, as you're walking out, it starts to get lighter the closer you get, and you can kind of tell. Roll a d6 just to see if you can notice something. Oh, wow.
I'm really good at this game if you didn't notice before.
Yeah, so keep in
mind,
keep in mind, according to the rules, it's not that if you get that, you automatically succeed, though. You should still roll against him.
Yeah, I'll roll I'd roll a d6 because I don't know if this is necessarily that's
difficult. Fair. Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Let's just see. Roll a d6. See.
Okay, but I do get a new skill of noticing things.
This feels familiar too.
Oh, also a reminder on a rule thing that, because I just listened to the Roll for Shoes episode we did before today at work. If it's a tie, it's a failure. So you have to get above the number.
Okay, well she got.
So it is always possible, even if it's like the same dice and he gets to get the highest.
I am actually going to specify, and this feels familiar instead of just great at noticing stuff for a reason. Because as you're like going along and like you're moving this thing that's squishing him, like this feels like a blanket that's on top of me, but you're wondering like, why is my blanket so big? And so as you leave the thing, you realize the thing that was squishing you, and maybe the reason this makes more sense is because like maybe you just had a lighter blanket on you the night before, so it was easier to throw it off of you. But this was the blanket you were sleeping under, except now it is huge. In fact, the entire room all around you looks enormous. Much bigger than it was before. Obviously.
I like pinch myself. I'm like, clearly I'm just dreaming. Like this is not real.
You are not dreaming. I guess Jordan, go ahead and if you figure out the same thing now. Go ahead and roll to see if you. Oh,
I'm awake now.
Let me just see what happens. I'll roll 1d6.
So apparently me, the 17-year-old male, can't get out of my sleeping bag, but my two younger siblings can.
Nope. Okay, so you also what do you want your skill to be called, Jordan, since you rolled a 6?
And this is me like trying to get out.
Just like I'm assuming like pushing out, like getting out. What do you want this to be called? The way I'm thinking this, Caleb, is The others were in like small little blankets. You're in like a full-size sleeping bag. So you're like,
that makes sense.
Since you're an outdoorsy guy, you're like, I'm gonna get my big sleeping bag. I'm gonna get in here, and you're just like, oh my gosh, this is so heavy.
Yeah.
That's what I want it to be called.
Tiny boy. So you got out because you're just so small. That makes sense. I mean, you're all technically very tiny. Tiny boy 2. Technically, you're all very tiny at this point. So, Philippa and Donnie, you are both out now. How do you respond to this, I guess?
I want to...
The world grew up and became a big kid.
I want to try and find one of my toy horses that are clearly like nearby from playing with them all day on my birthday and see if I can ride a toy horse.
The whole world must have drank a bunch of milk.
Let's see how tall would these toy horses probably be in size?
Taller than us.
Look, I probably have a lot of sizes of toy horses. Like I probably have one from an alternate universe American Girl doll kind of brand. So that one's probably like fairly large. So one of those dolls can ride on it. But then I probably have like smaller ones for like Barbie like toys, and then even smaller ones for Polly Pocket like toys.
Okay.
All sizes.
So would you say something like your miniature equestrian?
I don't get it.
Let's keep moving on.
Okay, so I'd say you would have to roll for that. Yeah, you find one of your little horse toys and you're like, I fit on top of it now. What about you, Donnie? What do you do?
With the fact that I'm tiny now?
Yeah, like how do you respond to this?
I want to go find my pet rocks. Because now I can give them a big hug.
Would you have brought any downstairs with you?
Always.
Okay, I would say you probably pretty easily then find one of your pet rocks.
Like I probably have them on a pile on like, I assume there's maybe like a table in front of us.
Okay, for some context, you guys are 3 centimeters tall.
3 centimeters?
Yes.
Centimeters?
Yes.
Centimeters?
There's
I don't know
a reason
how tall that is.
That's about this tall.
That's very small.
Yeah.
There's a reason I was asking how big are these horses. That's why when you said Polly Pocket, I'm like, okay, yeah, you could probably find something you could actually ride on. I
love a good Polly Pocket. Okay. Wow. That's very small.
Yes, you're small.
I basically, like, I want to see my rocks, but not be able to get to them easily. I want to be, like, I want them to be on the table and us to be on the couch.
Okay, yeah, they're probably, you're probably sitting on the floor. You were probably laying on the floor, watching it, like, from your sleeping bags, and you guys just all fell asleep in there. And as you kind of look around, you do notice, like, the DVD player is now just sitting there, you know, the DVD logo bouncing around, bouncing all around.
I'm still just going.
Actually, if you want to try and yell out to one of them,
oh yes, that's a good idea.
Roll a d6.
I'll do that.
I was about to say, because I would maybe start trying to also look for him too, because I already had a great idea.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll shout out. Yeah, I'll shout out first. See if you hear me. I got a 1. It's impossible for me to succeed. Yeah.
You can use that to get a new skill if you'd like.
I don't know if I care to have shout for help as a skill. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just
can
throwing it out there.
Can I try and roll to find my big brother?
Yeah, go ahead and roll. I mean, you know where he was. You obviously know, like, hey, I was under my blankets. He was under his blankets. He's probably in his blankets too.
So do I need to roll something or no?
You could roll get off me too. So like say get off, you know.
Get off him.
Yeah. I said that'd work. You're not strong enough. You are not.
Roger, I'm trying.
Well, were you going to roll?
She did.
I did roll.
Were you going to roll in response?
I guess. Actually, hey, Caleb, go ahead and roll. Since you have a good relationship with her, go ahead and roll as well now.
Oh.
To add to it. You guys have a good relationship. Go ahead and roll to see if you can help.
Another dice. Well, our total roll is a 4.
I'm going to roll 2d6 because that's what I rolled before for you guys.
Please.
No, you guys.
Do you have a weighted sleeping bag? Do you have anxiety when you go camping and you need a weighted sleeping bag?
I mean, weighted sleeping bags are pretty awesome. Let's be real.
Emily, you do get 1 experience from that failure. Yeah, you're having a hard time getting him out of there.
Roger.
Yeah, I mean, I am deep in this sleeping bag. Apparently,
you can still breathe fine. I'm not going to go morbid out here, but
I need to get him out so he can help me with my plan.
Donnie, what are you doing right now?
It's a secret plan.
I am trying to. Okay, so I assume we're like on the floor now. There's maybe a coffee table somewhere nearby, and my pet rocks are all sitting on there, and I am determined to get up to them because I am guessing like glass table, glass coffee table, so I can see up to the bottom of them. And I'm like, okay, that's what I need to do. I got to get there. So I am trying to figure out the path of least resistance to actually get up there. So I want to try to climb this bad boy.
You can try and climb. Go ahead and roll to climb. You do not make it. That's going to be very difficult at your size.
Yeah, I know. And at my age.
Yes, you get an experience, but you do not make your way up to the top.
Can I try and crawl in the sleeping bag to maybe have better leverage to get him out? I don't know.
You might get yourself stuck as well. I will give you that just forewarning.
Yeah. But what are we gonna do? He's stuck in there. He's in charge.
Don't mind me. I'm just gonna die. It's all
okay.
Good.
What you could do, Caleb, since you can't push it off, you could just start to try army crawling out of there. Kind of just.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Before you were trying to like push it off you and you're freaking out. You're like, okay, I can't push it off. Let's just crawl out.
I am obviously in the middle of this sleeping bag. So yeah, let's try army crawling out. I'm still going to fail. It's going to be fine. Yep. 1.
What the heck? Caleb, you get another experience.
It's fine, guys. I'm just going to die in this sleeping bag.
Can I army
Honestly, I think I deserve this from all that I've done to you guys over the years.
Okay, so things we know about Roger, not going to be like an unboxer person, like not going to be working in a warehouse unboxing stuff, not going to be in the military.
Okay, wait. Can I try and like army crawl in to assist?
Yes, you can. I'm just I don't want to get any of you guys stuck, so I'm just going to kind of pass over this so we can get past this a little bit. I'm going to say...
Oh, go ahead.
So I'm just going to say probably what happens is, Philippa, you crawl in, you find him in there, probably freaking out, and that's why he can't get anything done, and you calm him down enough to just slowly bring him out and get him out of his sleeping bag.
And then when we get out of the sleeping bag, I kind of like whisper in his ear, "We're really tiny. And you know what else is small?"
Bugs.
Bugs are small. You know who doesn't like bugs?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah. Know who doesn't like bugs?
Donnie.
Donnie doesn't like bugs, and now they're gonna be huge.
So I'm honestly confused as to what's happening right now. Like,
we gotta get bugs to prank Donnie.
You're just whispering this to me through the fabric?
No, we're out of the sleeping bag.
Oh, did
I
had her get you out of the sleeping bag. I just kind of said like you were probably just in there, you were freaking out, not sure what was happening. She came in, she calmed you down enough to like
Seth,
help you.
I want to earn this victory. All right, listen. Either I'm gonna die in this sleeping bag.
No, you have to come out of the sleeping bag so we can prank our brother with bugs.
Okay, well, if Cameron wants it, I'll say that Emily, you are now in the sleeping bag. You are with him.
I told him about the bug idea.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, we'll go with there. You are there now.
And I'm like, okay, Phil, and I think I just literally just call you Phil, as my like pet nickname for you. Do you understand what's happening right now?
Yeah, you're really bad at getting out of sleeping
No,
bag.
that's not what's important right now. This is the sleeping bag, and I'm army crawling through it. Yes, we're very, very small. What about this situation immediately jumps out to you? We should prank our sibling and not we should call 911. Think about this for 1 second. If we did, in fact, actually encounter a bug,
what are they going to do if we call the police?
It would kill us. It would eat us. And that would not be funny.
It wouldn't.
Yes, it would.
No. No, it wouldn't.
Phil, let's get out of here, okay?
But like Donnie doesn't know that. He might think that it would eat him.
It would, and then we would have a dead sibling on our conscience. So let's just try to.
It wouldn't be our fault. It would be a tragic accident.
Can I say this, Seth? How to frame this my attempt a different way? How about I go to the side since it's like too long and so I'm like having trouble getting to the edge of it. How about I go to the side and to where the zipper is and just see if I can like push the zipper far enough so that I can just squeeze through the little hole that is created through there.
You're 3 centimeters. That's still bigger than the zipper. You're like this tall.
Yes, but still, I mean, I feel like it would take a bit of strength to get that. But what I'm saying is that's my attempt. That's what I'm going to attempt next.
You could try. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what happens.
What the heck? I have rolled 3 ones in a row.
Okay. I lean over and I say, "Hey, Roger."
Yeah.
Did you know that horses with pink skin can get a sunburn?
What?
Horses with pink skin can get a sunburn. Isn't that crazy?
Are there horses with pink skin?
Yeah. They can get sunburned.
Is this a relevant piece of information, Phil?
It depends on what you think relevant is. I think horses are always relevant.
I will say, Caleb, if you wanted to like do something with your experience, you have 4 experience, you could do something with that roll to try and like.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think it's going to help me in this moment. It's just going to help me in the future.
Can I try and assist unzip the sleeping bag?
If you wanted to try, like, I'm gonna say probably like also what helped is like when you were trying to army crawl, Caleb, you were probably like going since you had freaked out so much, you started crawling the wrong direction. If you wanted to go out, Philippa, and like unzip the zipper so he could get out, I could see you could try that. It probably wouldn't be too difficult.
And would it be 2d6 because I'm working with him?
Yeah, we can do it from either side.
Yeah, I could say that. Yeah, you could do that.
Okay, here we go. Kaboom.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to say you're probably going to be able to get that.
As long as someone else does it, we're fine.
Look, it's because I had too much horse knowledge pent up inside. I had to let it out.
If you wanted to, no, actually, never mind. Okay, so Roger, you are now out. You are out. You can see that the room is big, just like she said. Looks like you can see the stairs off in the distance look like mountains. The rug looks like kind of like grass and stuff like that. So it's very, very big.
Do you think we could ride ants?
Not quite that small.
We're probably too big. Yeah.
We don't want to ride ants. And I'm stretching like, okay, all right. So where's Donnie? Look around.
You probably look over and see him failing to climb up the glass table. Was that what you'd be doing, Jordan?
Actually, I'd probably give that up after about 10 seconds if I couldn't do it immediately.
What?
And then instead what I would be doing is seeing if I could find a giant piece of cereal that I might have dropped under the couch or something.
Okay.
Hear that? The cereal's calling him. It must be real.
No, I thought I've heard people walking around okay, no, my roommate's just home. So go ahead and roll to find cereal, I guess.
There you go. That's an important roll.
Find cereal.
I hope it's a 6. Yes!
You are amazing. So
cereal detector 2.
I was gonna say you were something about finding food. You are a food finder. You are a food finder too. So I'd say you find probably this just giant. What is your favorite cereal? What's Donnie's favorite cereal?
Sugar O's.
You find a handful of just Sugar O's sitting underneath there, probably coated in some hair and dust, but
I need the fiber. I'm a growing boy.
Yes, fiber. That's what you're getting out of this. Yeah, I yell at you, Donnie, do not eat that.
I'm gonna say, Donnie, probably as you're walking under. And you find that cereal. Amongst it, you also see a spider.
We're dead. We're all dead.
Let's see. It probably looks. It's not huge in compare. It's probably this big in real life, but compared to you, it looks like. Actually, it's probably.
So
probably about
size?
half your height. It's probably about half your height, so it comes up to your waist.
I love Seth's just going
Well, I'm trying to think of okay, they're 3 centimeters, and he would I was thinking max height for Caleb's character is probably 3 centimeters. So Jordan's character would probably be half that height, and the spider's about that big.
Oh, whoa.
So yeah.
Okay, I'd like to roll to try not to defecate.
I mean, I'd prefer not being a roll.
Just to have the nerve to act.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so have some courage.
Nerves of steel.
Yeah.
To not scream.
Yeah, not freak out.
Go ahead and roll.
That ain't happening.
I don't think so, because since you're scared of bugs, I'm gonna make this 2d6 difficulty. Ooh, yeah, you don't make it. So you get experience, but you freak out. And you guys, you and Philippa, you probably can't see the spiders since he's in front of it. But you just all of a sudden hear
blood-curdling scream.
Blood-curdling,
the scream. You know the scream. You've heard this scream.
I giggle and I look over and I say, "Guess we didn't have to find the bug."
Phil, you do understand that we're all going to die now. That's what's going to happen, right? Do you understand the seriousness of the situation?
We're not all going to die. Why do you always have to be so serious?
I am only serious when it's a serious situation. This is a very, very serious situation. Anyway, I need to stop talking to you and go save my brother. And then I just start booking it over there.
I think we should go swimming.
I'm going to try to make sure that Donnie doesn't get eaten first. Donnie, run!
I'm going to go ahead and say, I think your guys' relationship is going to take a step back because it's now starting to get a little strained. So we're going from good to probably about neutral.
Me and Philippa?
That interaction. So I'm going to change this to
no,
yellow.
I'll change it. It's fine.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, so Donnie, what is your immediate reaction after screaming and nearly soiling yourself?
Am I paralyzed and frozen with fear, or can I actually run away when my older brother?
You can run away. I mean, just because you didn't have nerves of steel doesn't mean you didn't necessarily run away. Heck, the fear, the scared whatever status in D&D means that you run away.
Safely, yeah. Yep, I run and scream and cry all the way towards Big Brother Roger, who's always protected me from the bugses.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Roger, you see your brother just running, scared, crying. He's running from very far away from the looks of it, because I mean it's like you're that big.
Yeah.
But you see him you see him very scared. What do you do?
I'm just gonna try to run as fast as I can towards him, scoop him up.
Okay. So you go ahead and you can do that. We'll not have you roll for that. It seems a pretty basic thing. Oh, you actually get. So.
Well, I'm trying to save him. Like.
Yeah. Okay. I'll say that's a 0d6. So you get him. If you want to use the experience on this, you could.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what it would be though.
Protective or like good big brother.
Protect sibling.
Protect sibling. Yeah, that works.
It's good to have the starter ones be broad so that you can keep using them in more situations.
He protect, he attack, but most importantly, he don't talk back.
But most importantly, he yell about snack. Don't hate that. Wow, thanks, Emily.
I mean, I was about to say in the group chat, like, Caleb has rolled a lot of ones.
I already strained our in-game relationship.
Uh-huh. So might as well strain our real one, right?
Yeah.
So you get him, you pick him up, he's crying. Donnie, what do you say anything in particular? I mean, he obviously can't see the spider from here. It's far. It's a bit of a ways away. What do you tell him? I think he's typing in the group chat as well.
Wow, nice. Okay, thanks, Alyssa. Apparently, everyone's very excited about my demise.
It's funny.
You're not like you're just.
I should have died in that sleeping bag. Let's be real.
Make up for Waldrick, who died in the first round of combat.
Mm-hmm. Would it be too dark to have that on a T-shirt? I should have died in that sleeping bag.
I would wear that. I would wear that T-shirt.
It's like a sleeping bag with just a bump in the middle.
Yep.
Okay. So what do you say, Jordan? What do you say, Donnie, to your big brother coming and scooping you up?
So basically, he scoops me up, and I'm just like crying and sniveling, and there's just that babble that's really hard to understand. It's just it's a lot of that, and and I'm like, I try to start explaining that we need to find a cow so we can drink the milk so we can get big again.
All right, Donnie, listen. Here, I got you. I look around. Is the spider gone? Like, or did it follow us?
I mean, it was like probably a bit of ways away. It was probably like 100 to 200 feet by your size measurement. So you may not even be able to see it.
Wait, 100 to 200 feet by our size
as in,
measurement?
Like, if we were like our normal heights, about around that, like it seems that far away. Yeah, that makes sense.
So it's probably a ways away.
Yeah,
like maybe even further. I'm not sure. I'm bad at estimating measurements. So yeah, it's probably a ways away. So it may have not even realized what was happening there. So
yeah, okay. So I
follow him.
Yeah, I look back and I'm just like, Okay, well, it's not following us, I guess.
I'm not sure if you could even see it. You just saw him screaming and running away. You don't know what happened necessarily.
Oh, okay.
So you don't know if it was a spider or what. That's why I was asking Jordan what Donnie said.
Okay, I thought I could just see the spider.
No, because I said he was standing in front of it probably.
Oh, okay.
Because it came up to about his waist. So by your measurements, it's probably about 2 feet high.
Yeah.
I mean, I probably would have been screaming that there was a spider.
Okay, that's fair. But you know there's a spider over there. You don't see it.
Yeah, so I just look around. I'm like, well, it didn't follow us, so that's good. Phil, and I look back. Is Phil still there?
I'm trying to see if there's any spilled water or anything around so that I can go swimming in a tiny little puddle.
Roll to see if there's any water.
It's soda from last night.
Oh.
Let's just see. Sure, you find here's what I'll say you find. You find well, that's a little too much. I was gonna say you find a bowl of cereal, but I don't know if you'd want to swim in milk. Unless you would want to swim in milk.
I would do it.
I was thinking soda.
Well, you shouldn't be able to climb into a cup full of soda.
Milk
could be like
also seems less sticky.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, probably what you find is like Donnie's bowl of milk from last night from the cereal that he was eating. It's probably just shallow enough that you wouldn't drown in it.
Well, you can drown in a very small amount of liquid.
You can stand up in it. That was what I meant more so.
I look around to see if Roger is watching because he probably wouldn't approve of this.
Mm-mm.
And I see that he's far away, and so I hop in.
Go ahead and roll to try and hop in. Probably won't be too difficult.
Let's see.
I'm trying to think, do you have anything that... That's probably good enough, but let's see. Yeah, you're able to hop in. You're able to get in there. You can start swimming around. Assuming I would say you probably splash around and swim around. You can stand up pretty easily, so I'm not gonna roll to make sure you don't drown or anything like that. Yeah, you splash around in the milk. It's a little probably stink. I don't know if it would have spoiled overnight quite yet, but
unless the house was 150 degrees.
No, nothing like that. But it's probably it's warm milk at this point. But yeah, it's just swimming around in the milk.
And obviously it's the post cereal milk, so it probably tastes pretty good.
Oh, that's true.
Did he have Cinnamon Toast Crunch? Is it the cinnamon sugar milk at the end of that?
It was
really good.
It was probably the one whatever cereal, the Sugar-O's, so it probably tastes pretty sweet.
Okay, I definitely just am floating on my back in the bowl of milk.
So do I see her immediately, or would I not?
I mean, I'm in a bowl.
You start making sound or anything, Emily? To as you're splashing around in the milk?
No, I am gently floating on my back.
Okay, you're not making any noise or anything?
Nope.
You can roll to see if you notice her, or if you're too busy consoling Donnie. If you want to roll, go ahead to
me?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I thought you were saying... For some reason, I thought you were talking to Emily. Cool. Yeah, I will try to...
Actually, I have an idea. Caleb, you roll to notice. Emily, you roll to be sneaky.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, that's right. Getting it back.
Why is it... I'm bad at putting spaces in the right place.
Okay, yeah, you definitely notice. What would your so your new skill would be something about being perceptive, probably.
I haven't noticed something. Notice something too.
Yeah, notice something too. So yeah, you notice you're all of a sudden you're like, wait, where is she? You look around and she is totally just splashing, just floating around in the milk. Mm-hmm. It was probably a clear bowl, just to make it easier. So you notice her swimming around it, or maybe it was a Yeah, just a glass bowl or something like that. So you notice her lounging in the milk.
Yeah, can I like march up with Donnie and tow, and then roll protect sibling to get her out of the bowl of milk?
You will have to roll against her get off me.
I was about to say, I would definitely roll get off me.
Perfect. Protect sibling 6. Very nice.
Get off of me, bro.
Like, she's
Phil,
I'm swimming in here.
Yes, that's disgusting, by the way. Listen, we need to. I know you're having a lot of fun, but Donnie is really scared right now, and we gotta go call someone. All right, we gotta call mom and dad. We gotta call 911. We gotta go get my phone somewhere around here.
Okay, well then find me a towel.
I look around. Is there anything I could?
I mean, there's always the carpet. There's the blankets.
Just roll around on the carpet. Get all the dog hair on your body.
Gross. No, I'm just gonna stay in here.
You could try to rip a little piece of the cardboard off of the cereal box.
Yeah, I wouldn't have said actually to roll in the carpet. Can I see if there's like a napkin somewhere nearby from our night last night?
You could roll notice something too to see if you can find a napkin. Yeah. I'm saying it's probably pretty easy, but just go ahead and just to see.
8.
Oh yeah, that you can definitely probably find a napkin. I was going to roll only a 1. So yeah, you can go ahead and you can find a napkin, and you just
so I just like your towel.
Okay, so I'll wrap myself in the napkin, and just kind of go. Okay, so what are mom and dad going to do about us being tiny?
I don't know. Call someone. They would know more than we would about who to call. That's why I'd call them.
Would they? Do they know more than us? Did they know that horses have 16 muscles in each ear, allowing them to rotate their ears 180 degrees? Did they know that?
Is that relevant information to shrinking?
Horses are always relevant.
I want to say real quick, because you just reminded me of something. Back earlier this year, I was walking around and I found like just a needle lying on the ground. And I remembered back when I was a kid, it said, like, if you find a needle, tell an adult. And I realized, wait a second. I was never told what the adults are supposed to do. What am I supposed to do in this situation? It's like, they tell me to tell my parents, but I don't even know what I'm supposed to do.
That's funny.
Yeah, sorry for everybody.
I need an adult. Wait, I am an adult.
Yeah, it was literally that kind of situation. So you guys, let's see. Yeah, if you want to, you can go ahead and go to your phone, I guess, then.
Yeah, try to notice something to find my phone.
Yeah, you could probably find your phone. You probably knew where it was last night. I'm not going to make you roll for that.
Yeah, it's fair. It probably
he's a teenage boy. He's attached to his phone.
Yeah.
Would his phone have gotten shrunk with him if it was in his pocket?
No, I'm not going to say that.
Yeah, our clothes obviously did, but I don't think it would. I wouldn't have had it in my pocket when I was sleeping. It would have been in, like, charging next to me.
Exactly. Yeah. So you go ahead and you find your phone, and you were able to. Let's say you're probably able to like turn it on, but you notice that probably due to your size, you actually cannot use the touchscreen.
Right.
As you're trying to swipe it away, you're
can I roll to try to use the touchscreen?
Going to be a very difficult roll.
Okay. Bring it, Seth. Got a 2.
I got a 19.
Why are you like this?
No, because this was like literally, this is like a thing. Like it's like capacitive touchscreens. You need to have that skin resistance or something like that, and you just don't have that at your size. So
did he like take his shirt off and belly flop?
No. Huh?
Can I scan the room and see if there's any empty bottles that were labeled "Drink Me," a la Alice in Wonderland?
I'll tell you right now, there won't be.
Any dodo birds? playing cards.
No, nothing like that. You guys don't remember.
I did just read Alice in Wonderland the other day.
Caterpillars.
Yeah.
You guys don't remember anything supernatural happening last night. So,
unless you count horses, because they're magical. So,
they're super and natural.
Yes.
Exactly. So, as you're trying to swipe the phone open, you probably start to hear footsteps coming from the stairs. You probably recognize that these are likely the footsteps of Timmy.
Timmy.
We hate
As he's coming down, he's going, oh, like, big brother, big sister, where are you? He's looking over the edge going, where are you guys?
This is our sibling, and how old is he?
This is your little brother, Timmy, who is 4 years old.
Look, the spider isn't going to kill us. Timmy's going to kill us.
Do you say this, Philippa?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yep, you might be right there.
I just get super excited and happy, and I just go, "Hi, Timmy."
I will say he probably goes like, probably looks around. He doesn't see anything. You guys are like this small, and you're probably like behind some stuff, so he doesn't see you. So he gets down.
Wow, you've had so much milk,
Johnny.
He gets down to the bottom of the stairs, and he's like holding onto the banister, like looking around, going, "Big brother, big sister,
listen, Donnie,
where are you?"
Donnie, Timmy could step on us so easily and kill us. Also, honestly, he might just try to pick us up, and that would also probably kill us. I don't, as much as it might be helpful for him to be noticing us right now, and like maybe, I don't think he could use my phone. So, well, maybe he could. I don't know. With 4-year-olds these days,
4-year-olds, 100% he could use the phone.
Yeah.
He could FaceTime mom and dad.
Yeah. So I frown us for a second. I'm like, okay, I think we might have to risk it. Yeah, so I join you, Donnie, and I'm like, okay, let's call for him and wave and stuff.
Wave,
Timmy, over here.
As you see, I'm saying probably you have to like walk around the table, like there's probably a couch there too, and you wave at him. And what I have you roll? Go ahead and just roll 2d6. 2d6 to get him to notice you. Just for do anything plus help from Donnie.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good. Oh, sorry. No, d6 from. Well, I got a 4. So
roll 2d6.
Screwed up.
Translation: roll 2 on 2d6.
I'll roll 2d6 to see
2 on 86.
Oh, actually, no. Oh,
it's okay, Caleb. I know the pain.
Mm-hmm.
I know the pain. Like when I died
be a 3d6.
twice.
Oh, he doesn't notice you.
Yep.
You're gonna have to find a way. So probably what happens is he starts getting scared. He probably starts sitting on the bottom step of the stairs and starts crying.
Can I drag one of my horses over to him?
I think you could try that. So go ahead and I'm wondering if I'm going to say you could probably roll feels familiar on this because you're trying to bring something that would be familiar to him. And obviously it's moving on its own, so he wouldn't think that's normal. So go ahead and roll 2d6.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Also, Caleb, you got an experience, and Emily, you get an experience from this. Let's see if that works. Oh!
It fails though.
Just fails.
Barely fails.
That's quite unfortunate.
Wow.
There are a few ways.
Just a big middle finger to you, Emily. Apparently.
Or a very small middle.
Yeah.
There are a few, and here's the thing, guys. Here's the major problem, because as you guys mentioned, you guys don't like Timmy. He's got red lines between all of you, so he is making this more difficult for you. So you're gonna have to think of something creative to get him to notice you, I guess. If you go for a bit more obvious things, I do. I think probably like the horse thing is maybe like he's just crying. He doesn't notice. He doesn't notice that it wasn't there to begin with.
I mean, let's just go up to him, I guess. We'll just start hoisting ourselves up the stairs one by one.
What if we got in Timmy's ear and just told him he should call Mom?
Well, I don't think we're gonna be able to climb up him. Well, I mean, that would actually be really cool. Have you ever played? Remember when we played Shadow of the Colossus, Donnie?
Oh, we're gonna stab him in the back of the neck at his weak point.
If we have to.
Isn't that the game Mom and Dad said I'm not allowed to watch you play anymore?
Well, after the nightmares, yes, but
that game was awesome. Let's do it.
Okay, well, so no, that was just me. Okay, that's actually not a good idea. Let's not do that. We'll climb up the stairs though,
and stab them in the back of their neck at their weak point.
Stab him in the foot. Stab him in the foot. Let's do that. Okay, then we'll get his attention.
Do you have
Let's stab our 4-year-old brother in the foot.
Do you have something to stab him with?
Yes, I do. And I'm saying that just to get them to stop thinking about it. I'll take care of it. Don't worry.
Okay.
We here at Terranolius do not condone child violence. We do, however, find it hilarious.
Oh, that was Team 4-star, right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Get a toothpick.
Okay, I guess we start climbing to stab.
Yeah, can I roll to...
Yeah, go ahead and roll
up the stairs.
Try and climb up the stairs.
And we're all working together, but we all have yellow lines. So
me and Donnie
okay.
have a green line.
So can I get one more dice for that? One more die?
Yes.
Cool.
You get 2d6.
12.
I'm gonna say you get the skill.
Just climb, right?
Climber.
Yeah.
Acrobat.
Acrobat. Yeah, let's go with that. Acrobat.
That's more useful.
Mm-hmm.
Wider situation.
It's all his experience in the outdoors.
Mm-hmm.
And I assume for XP purposes, we'll just only look at my dice, like the ones that are actually mine in these rolls.
Yeah. If Jordan had been the one rolling, he would have been the one for experience and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So I'm hoisting our siblings up one by one, and they're helping me up, and we're just slowly climbing up the stairs.
Probably what it is like you used to do mountain climbing and stuff like that, and this is like even easier because this is carpet. You got all these places to hold your hand, and this is so easy.
This is very Shadow of the Colossus. We're just climbing up the fur.
Hey, side note, I did not like that game, but
what is wrong with you, Seth?
Lots of things, but we'll get into it later.
That is one of the best games ever made.
I tried it. I really wanted to like it, and I didn't. So you're climbing up there, and Timmy's still probably crying. He's scared. He probably saying, "I want my mommy. Where are my brother and sister?"
Yeah. So I have I tell Donnie and Philippa, okay, you guys stand back over there, and then I have him go to the other side of the stair that he's on, that his feet are on, and I just get ready, and I'm basically just gonna try to poke his foot, and then be very careful and ready to not get crushed by it.
What are you poking his foot with?
Just my foot, I guess. I'll just kick his foot lightly.
Okay, just remember how big.
Do we have a paperclip or something nearby?
Yeah, I can throw something at him. That's true.
I'm just
or a toothpick. If there's a toothpick on the ground,
you're this size. Your foot is this size.
Yeah.
And you're kicking him with that. He might not feel it. That's my only concern. You can try.
I don't know. If he has bare feet, I feel like he would.
I'll say if you you can go ahead and roll acrobat. Let's see what you get.
Yeah, there you go. Flying kick.
This is going to be tricky.
6.
Let's see what a 3d6 gets.
Well, yeah.
No. Like you do it, but probably what happening is you kick at him, but he's wearing socks. So like you get the sock, but it's just
another reason to dislike him. Why did he wear socks to sleep in? Ugh.
Okay, can I have rolled to notice something, to have grabbed something that I can poke him with?
Sure, go ahead and roll. You could probably find something pretty easy. Let's just see how well you roll to see what kind of stuff.
Yeah. 10.
Ooh, what would you like to find with the 10? What do you
probably a toothpick makes sense, right?
Yeah, probably what happened.
Or like a thumbtack.
I'm gonna go with toothpick because probably what happened is you guys were watching movies, you had popcorn, and at some point one of you was like, "Oh, I need a toothpick," so you got the toothpicks out, so you were able to go grab a toothpick.
Sure. But so I have my weapon as I'm like strung across my back as I'm like climbing up these stairs. So I unsheath my toothpick and then go over and then stab him.
I'm gonna say probably just that works because it's a toothpick. He's gonna feel that. So probably what happens is he screams and he like freaks out and runs. And he's like bug. And he like looking around. He's like, and he gets to the top of the stairs. He looks back down like,
Timmy, it's me. It's
like,
Roger.
You like shake the toothpick up in the air.
It's your big brother, right here.
He kind of like looks and he's like slowly comes down the stairs. With, are you a bug?
Nope, I'm not a bug. I'm your brother.
Slowly comes down.
Hey guys, I'll be right back. Okay.
Do you want to take a break real quick?
That might be helpful.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let's take a quick break and we'll get back.
Sounds good. We'll be back and we'll see
bug.
if I.
I'm your brother.
Good line to end on. We'll be back in just a second.